Okay, here we are at Oliver Tambo International. We're ready to board our flight to Doha.
Getting ready to go back to Dubai.
Excited?
I am.
Excited. Me too.
It was a lovely visit here, and it was fantastic seeing the family and spending so much time with them. But we need to get this thing done now.
See you on the other side.
Any unattended baggage brought into port from the terminal. You are urged to immediately report any suspicious activity to the police or security services. This is just another way that Airports Company South Africa ensures excellence and security in your air travel experience.
We are in Qatar. We're in the cultural village. It's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, something totally different. And we're really enjoying exploring. We're about to go see the Qatar Mosque, which is known as the Blue Mosque. Very pretty. So we are at the Novotel in Jumeirah Triangle actually. We just checked out, we had a really good night's sleep. Very nice hotel. We're going to go out to the pool and spend some time there before we check into our apartment. We had some real fun last night. On our way from the airport to our apartment, we realized that we'd only booked it in today. So what happened was we needed to quickly, in the cab, in the taxi, in the Karim, we had to quickly find accommodation on bookings.com near Jumeirah for the night. So it was really, really stressful, but it turned out well because the view here was just amazing and it is really a nice hotel. So we had a good evening, slept well. We were really tired last night, just absolutely hooped. But happy this morning and looking forward to seeing our apartment. So we've had a crazy few days coming to Dubai from Doha. When we arrived at Dubai International, two of our small bags were actually, the locks were broken. So that was a bit of a surprise. Nothing was missing in the bag, so it's a little bit strange, but the locks were totally broken off and gone. So I think I can definitely recommend that you cover all your suitcases with the suitcase covers, because those bags were damaged, but they weren't opened at least, and they were quite in okay condition. Really good to be back in Dubai. Beautiful, beautiful city, as you know. So different from South Africa, and yet also very much the same. So from the view of the balcony here at the hotel, we can see the houses below, and very much like South Africa, nice big houses with gardens, swimming pools, walled in. So it's really like an estate in South Africa, but it's not an estate. It's just the streets in the suburb. Some fake grass, because the grass doesn't do that well over here. But also lots of houses with normal grass, and some of them not so wonderful, and others quite well kept and looking good. Lots of trees in this area, Jumeirah Triangle. So that's also really nice that there are more trees out here, but still spaces of desert in between the trees, the plots with trees. And what's interesting here, we noticed when we were sitting on the balcony looking out over the suburb, and that is that all the buildings are exactly the same color, or shades of the same color. So back home, you get in South Africa, you get buildings that are all different colors, like blue and brown and black and white, and any color you want to paint your house, you can paint it. But here in Dubai, everything is kind of color coded. So one thing I wanted to talk about that I was thinking about is that in South Africa we're very free to do whatever we want. You know, you can start your own business, you can paint your house whatever color you want. You're very much free to live and do whatever takes your fancy, because there's not many laws and regulations. Out here in Dubai, everything seems to be regulated, like I know is the same in Australia and New Zealand. And herein lies the challenge that I obviously didn't consider, and that is that everything's regulated here, and that's why everything works, because they've got rules for things. So for instance, last night we came out, we wanted to show Alexander, my son, the pool for kids, and we were quickly stopped by a hotel employee, and we weren't allowed to show him the pool because they were smoking the hubbly bubblies. I don't know what they're called now, what their real name is for it, but they were smoking out here in the pool area next to the bar, which is right opposite the children's play area, and so he wasn't allowed out because they were busy smoking. I think our natural tendency is to become annoyed with rules like that because we're not used to that kind of thing. But actually, if you think about it, if you step back, those rules are put in place to make sure that people are protected and that everything works here. So at the end of the day, actually everything works because there are rules. So at home, things don't work because there's not enough rules and they're not actually implemented. Look at the trash that's lying everywhere. People aren't fined for throwing trash everywhere, and there's not enough people employed to actually pick up the trash. So here, if you throw trash down, you get fined, and if a policeman is nearby, and they are everywhere, so you don't throw trash down. You don't drink alcohol in the streets because you're going to get into serious trouble. So I think these rules are in place to make sure things work. There is obviously a balance that needs to be maintained when it comes to this, and I know quite a few countries, they just go overboard with this. So yeah, it's a delicate balance. So I think unfortunately we made a mistake. We were in Dubai for a couple of months and we went back to South Africa. It was much more difficult this time to come back because we spent time back home. And whilst it's really exciting to explore different things and to do different things and expand yourself and who you are and grow as individuals and put pressure on yourself, it is easier to be in the familiar, and so it's difficult to be back a second time. So this is the apartment where we are staying for the next 3 days. Very nice. The fridge is behind this door here, and there's a freezer at the bottom. Toaster, yay! We haven't had a toaster for ages. Microwave, oven, oh, and there's a dishwasher. Yay, a dishwasher. But what there isn't is a washing machine. That is not cool. But our next place definitely has a washing machine. So it's got a little table and chairs over here, a nice breakfast nook, all our luggage. This is a sleeper couch where the kids are going to sleep. TV, balcony, lovely balcony looking out on the pool. The pool area, absolutely awesome. Really nice. And then if we go down here, passage, there's a linen closet, and goodness, lots of closet space, and the bedroom, which also has a door to the patio, and a little table, and then the bathroom is over here.